Your place, you're the star. What's it like being back here for you?
It's great. I got a lot of old friends, enjoying reconnecting with some people, and but still remaining focused on trying to get a W tonight.
You've always been about positivity and perspective. Were there moments from here that have kind of prepared you for where you are right now and the success you're experiencing?
Of course, I think every game that you coach, every team that you're with, you learn lessons and you try to improve as a coach, and that was no different here. I studied the game. This is a transitional phase of the NBA when I was here, when they were, the spread 5 era and the three-point line era was blossoming. And, there was a lot of shifting in styles of play, and so I learned a lot during my time here.
When it comes to tonight, from the injury front, Avery was listed as probable. What's the latest with him?
He's going to play. He'll have a 15-minute minutes restriction. He'll come off the bench, and we're excited to have him back.
Does KCP stay then in the starting lineup?
Yes.
Your time here made you a better coach. I mean, you talked about, you almost had to relearn things because the team went big just as the league was going small. Did it make you better going forward?
I definitely think it did. Like I said, it was the sort of the transition of the league, going to a spread 5 era, and my defense is in Indiana. We had to break a lot of the rules that we use there to adapt to the modern NBA. And during those 2 years, I definitely did learn a lot about the new game, and evolved my offensive and defensive system, quite frankly.
A lot of those guys in that locker room said they're pulling for you, they're so happy for you, things like that. How much pride does that give you?
Yeah, it makes me proud. The relationships that you build when you're with the team for a couple years, that's what you take away, and those are the things that are most valuable. And I would reciprocate their feeling. I pull for those guys, all the guys over there that I coached. I root for them to do well. Certainly not tonight, but I value those relationships for sure.
Mark, when you were living here after you left the Magic, did you ever come back into this arena at all?
In my sabbatical year, I did not. Nope. Not once. Not for a concert. Not for anything. No. I think I went to a concert.
Do you still have your house here?
I do not. Yeah.
Frank, you've coached against Dwight, obviously, a number of years, but now having him, he seems to be flourishing for you. What's that relationship been like? How's this year been for him?
Dwight's been fantastic. I'm really enjoying my time with him. He and I have sort of crossed paths over the years as opponents, and we've always had positive interactions. And I knew he was at a place in his career where he had to adjust some things with regard to the role that he's going to play on teams if he's going to prolong his career. And to me, it really fit what we were looking for. And we had a great meeting in the summer. He's really bought into bringing a seriousness about his business, or about his approach. He's been all business, and he's really bought into that defensive rebounding, lob threat, roller type of role. As opposed to being the focal point of the offense, playing through him in the low post. It's a big shift, but he's really embraced it and excelled in that. He's been a star in his role.
Frank, when the X's and O's are named LeBron and Anthony Davis, does that make you a smarter coach?
Of course. All coaches are smarter with great players.
You're the number one team in the West. You're the number one team in the West. You have a lot of momentum. How exactly do you keep your foot on the gas knowing that everything's going your way so far early in the season?
It's easy. Stay in the moment. We know that things can change very quickly. We've not really accomplished anything yet. We have a long way to go to continue to improve and to continue to sustain what we have achieved from a habit standpoint. And, if you stay in the moment and focus only on the game in front of you, hopefully you can continue your